Man, oh man, oh man. After last night, I am in a video making mood. That fight got me pumped, man. Like, it reminds me of why we love boxing so damn much. So let's get into it. Edgar Berlanga, Brooklyn native, Puerto Rican kid, represents for the island, all that great, good. He got his first test last night against a person that was a tough contender. Now remember, his trainer said in a year he'll be able to fight Canelo or beat Canelo. If he fights, he needs 3 or 4 years. If he fights Canelo in a year, it ain't enough training, ain't enough experience that can help him do anything with Canelo. He'd fight Canelo in a year, I don't give a damn if he's on anabolic steroids. He'll get his career ended. I'm just being honest. Great kid, great prospect, awesome. He will be excellent. He found a way to get up and fight back last night. But Canelo, and what I'm trying to say is 3 or 4 years from now, I still think Canelo edges the kid, but maybe Berlanga gets schooled by Canelo like Floyd schooled Canelo, and then Berlanga can be that next top tier boxer. But this happened also with Julian J. Rock Williams. He came in kind of chill and he thought it was going to be easy and he got whooped. And everybody was like, was that a close fight? No, the other guy kept coming forward and J. Rock, what is up with J. Rock? I'm going to have to do a video on him too. He just be taking punches sometimes, no reason. Instead, what is with everybody not moving their feet and punching? If you're not a puncher, if you're not a brawler, if you ain't Orlando Salido, damn it, you need to move your feet and punch left and right, shift, have good footwork and technique. You need to go to school with Lomachenko or Floyd or something. If you ain't the greatest power puncher or you ain't just a straight up brawler and you can take it. Now, when he got dropped, and I can't remember if it was the 10th or 11th round, I like how he hit himself and got back up. It shows he's tough. He's got real grit. And he's going to be like one of the greats soon or the next generation. Just like a couple years back, we were talking about some of the fights with Tank and Haney and all that. So he'll be good. But I want everybody to remember I made that video about Shakur Stevenson not too long ago. And he talked about how he would be the best thing that ever fought Floyd Mayweather if he was to fight him and he thought he could beat Floyd Mayweather or he thought he was better than Floyd Mayweather. And it's funny how when he said that, he had that lackluster performance. He won, but everybody talked about how boring the fight was and how he couldn't close the show. And I honestly think he'll have a problem with Jamel Herring. People got mad at me a couple years ago. Clarissa Shields, she fought Hannah Gabriels. I think Hannah Gabriels won that fight until this day. As Wilder says, I still think so, that she won that fight. I don't think Clarissa Shields won that fight. So, with the young pups coming up nowadays, you got to realize there was a Pretty Boy Floyd, and I said this last night on the stream, and there's a Money Mayweather. A lot of y'all younger cats just saw Money Mayweather within the last 5 to 10 years, and that was when he was slowing down trying to stay healthy. A lot of y'all didn't see Pretty Boy Floyd, who moved side to side and was knocking people the hell out with his footwork and his mean right cross and his jab and everything. So, I'll end with this, man. These young pups, they got a lot to work on. Edgar Berlanga, more power to you, but you got a long way before you can get in the ring with Canelo. I think you need 3 or 4 years of fights like that with top contenders. Then you can get in with the elite. Everybody just want to jump in with the elite. Everybody want to say they the GOAT after 10 fights. I'm the best after 12 fights. No, you need to say that after 40 or 50 fights. Triple G didn't really get his recognition for a while. He fought like 30 fights before he got the contract with HBO. So, that's all I got to say, man. Everybody's starting to get a wake-up call. It's not as easy as you think. Being undefeated ain't as easy as you think it is. It may look good. It may look easy, but it's real. And I want everybody to let you know, or everybody who on this video who watching this, let me know what you think about that fight, and let me know what you think about this young generation of kids who think after only 10 damn fights they the greatest. And then they get woke up by a mediocre guy or somebody that ain't the top guy, and it's like, oh. And then all the people that's on their train to say, oh, it was just a mishap, you had to learn. It's a learning experience. But stop saying you're the greatest until you start beating the greatest. I'm out.